Hello my friends, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video you can see I'm out here in my garage and my husband is gone for the day and my daughter is at work, and so I thought this was the perfect time to clean out the garage because both vehicles are gone. Honestly, I am not feeling great today, y'all. I went on a run and I was on the struggle bus, so I'm hoping that by just starting this project that I'll get momentum and want to clean more. I know for sure that I just want to tidy and get all my stuff organized to take to the Goodwill. I'm hoping to do that later today when my daughter gets home from work. I also want to clean up our toolbox and the rolling cart that is beneath it. I just need to tidy things up, see if there's anything I can declutter because it's been a while since I've gotten in there, so we'll see how far I get today. I usually remove everything from the garage and like power wash it, or at least use a hose to spray it out. I just don't know if I'm gonna go to those lengths today. We shall see. Like I said, maybe I'll get my momentum going as I tidy up. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I can at least get to where our vehicles go and clean that, because let me show you something. Y'all, look at this mess. Oh my gosh, this makes me feel crazy. I have that paint supplies box down because I was doing a project. I need to put that up. I should have sold this desk months ago, but here it sits, and my husband has been setting stuff on top of it, and so have I. And actually this is a rag where I cleaned up. He had put like some sort of chemical, like a lawn chemical or something, and it leaked on the desk. So yeah, making it probably even worth less. But yeah, I need to just clean up this whole area. This stuff is all stuff that needs to go to the Goodwill. But yeah, I just need to tidy because this is making me crazy. I am going ahead and starting here with this painting supplies box. I had some things out from this box from a recent project that I was working on, and I typically just leave the box out until I'm done with the project. And I was done. I needed to put everything away, but I did want to take everything out of here and make sure there wasn't anything that I could declutter and just clean it out, because even these boxes with lids in my garage get extremely dirty. I do not know how all of the debris gets inside of these boxes when there are lids on it, because I specifically chose boxes with lids for this reason, and yet somehow debris still gets in there. So I am going to take everything out of here, clean out the bin, and make sure there's nothing that I can declutter. Also, I did want to mention that today is Thursday, and on my channel that means Thoughtful Thursday. And if you're new around here or just don't know what that means, every Thursday I like to share some cleaning, organizing, and or decluttering motivation. But in the voiceover, I like to share my thoughts on a topic. So please stay tuned a little bit later on in this video, and I will be sharing my thoughts on a topic with you.
Things don't mean as much as I recall. My body's broken from breaking the fall. Well, I'm halfway to realizing I have to get out of my own way. There's this girl that I met on the road, makes me feel like I ain't lived before. Scares me to death, I don't know what comes next at the end. Change of pace that I can't figure out, makes me wonder if settling.
So here I am putting all of these things that I want to take to a donation center inside of my storage closet. That is typically where I will store things until I have an opportunity to take them to someplace like the Goodwill. But I brought them out to the garage, and for whatever reason, when I did that, I apparently didn't have the strength to open that door and just put them in the storage closet. So they were just sitting out here in the garage. So I did want to get that put away. I wanted to take them to the Goodwill or someplace like that on this day, but I just ran out of time to do that. And to be honest, it is still sitting in my storage closet, but it is on my to-do list today to take that stuff to Goodwill.
Tell her in time, what if she goes and finds someone else? But maybe for once, I'll quit the leaving when the going gets tough. I'll stick through the seasons and finally show up, 'cause I'm done believing that I ain't the reason. Maybe for once, I'll be someone, one and only, someone who knows me better than I ever did know myself. One and only, someone who knows me better than I ever did. I never did know myself. Maybe for once, I'll quit believing when the going gets tough. I'll stick through the seasons and finally show up, 'cause I'm done believing that I ain't the reason. Maybe for once, I'll be someone. Talking myself down, say it isn't a big deal, but it's all that I think about. And everybody around says she's part of the family already, and it's freaking me out, 'cause she's made friends with all my friends. She catches up with my parents, so it's going fine. I'm just breaking a sweat. How is everyone sure? Well, I'm still on the fence. I thought it was all that I wanted, racing to fill in the frame. Problem was, as soon as I got it, everything fell out of place. And the blame might be on me. I've been known for rushing things, but she's so damn invested, I'm scared to address it, that I'm just not there yet.
Y'all, I wasn't even sure I was going to clean out this bin with all of my extension cords, but I guess it's if you give a mouse a cookie situation. I opened it up and I saw how messy it was, and I was like, you know what, I just need to go through this. I just need to tackle it, get it done. I'll feel better if I just take care of all the bins on this side of the wall. Even though I wasn't doing a full deep clean, I did just want to get these bins cleaned out. Okay, update. I didn't realize like how bad that desk had gotten. There's water damage like down the side. So I'm not even gonna mess with trying to sell it. I just put it on Buy Nothing for my neighborhood. It's a group that you can join through Facebook. I actually had to download the Facebook app because I didn't even have that app on my phone anymore. But hopefully somebody will come pick it up this weekend because I'm going out of town next week. So I'll have to like take it down if nobody comes to get it this weekend. But y'all, I feel like I'm moving so slowly today. So I am gonna go ahead and clean off these bins and just take it little by little and see what I can manage today. So unfortunately, no one did come to pick up that desk that weekend, which was last weekend. And in addition to that, no one was even remotely interested. I did not get any traction on trying to give this desk away. So unfortunately, I am going to have to figure out how to get rid of it. I'm thinking that I am going to first try to take it to the Habitat for Humanity Restore and see if they'll take it. Usually they'll take things that the Goodwill won't take, so that's why I'm gonna try there first. And then if not, I will have to set up a time for bulk pickup to come pick it up. But I like to gather multiple items for bulk pickup before I schedule a pickup time, because the way it used to work is they would come twice a year to do bulk pickup in our neighborhood, but now you have to actually schedule it and they come out and pick up your items. So I do like to make sure I have a good stack of items going before I go ahead and schedule them to come out to get things.
Your name still pops in my head 3 times a day now at least. What's got me wondering, do you think of me? I never cleaned out my camera or threw away the notes. I'll get around to it, but saying that for weeks.
These bins tend to get so disorganized, and I think it's just because multiple people are getting in and out of these bins. But in addition to that, I think it's hard to put things away because they're up on this shelf. The bins are quite heavy. So I think a lot of times people just kind of throw things into the bins. So I do like to kind of tidy it and organize it and get things put back away, like nice and neatly. But whenever I do that, I notice how dirty it is inside of the bins. And so that's why I just go ahead and clean it as well. I might as well.
It seems you finally have peace and I still act like I do. I'm getting by and all, but it's a mess. Well, I won't ever be the same from you. I'll remember all the nights and the better days, forgot the rest.
Okay, y'all, let's get into today's Thoughtful Thursday topic. And for today, I wanted to talk about pushing through when you are not feeling it. I thought this was an appropriate topic because I was really not feeling like cleaning up this garage. And funny enough, now I was struggling to write the script for this Thoughtful Thursday voiceover. I know that I have talked about this topic in the past. This is a reoccurring theme, apparently, in my life, that I sometimes really struggle to have motivation to get things done. And I'm sure that there are a lot of other people out there with the same struggle. So I just wanted to encourage you today. So yeah, I have really been struggling lately with motivation and just have not been feeling like my usual energetic go-getter self. I'm almost positive this has to do with hormones, as I am about to turn 51 this fall, so I'm definitely in that perimenopausal stage of life. And I know one of the symptoms is definitely lack of motivation. Maybe this is just because of the way I was raised or my strong desire to check all of the things off of my daily to-do list, but I am someone who pushes through even when I'm not feeling up to doing things. I really believe in my habits leading my behavior and not my feelings, but it can definitely be tough on some days. I do want to encourage you to be gentle with yourself if you have days like this, especially if these feelings are related to other things going on in life, like hormonal changes, or it could be some other difficult life circumstances that you're dealing with. I know some of us don't have the luxury of slowing down on these days. You may still need to get all of your to-do lists done, but find ways to give yourself a little grace. Maybe give yourself a reward after you complete each task on your to-do list, or plan to make your favorite meal for dinner at the end of that day. Or better yet, get takeout at your favorite place. You can also plan for a fun or relaxing evening, like take a bubble bath or watch a movie with your loved ones. Having something to look forward to can help motivate you to get your to-do list accomplished. On these days, it is really important to be aware of your internal dialogue. It can be easy to slip into negative self-talk or shaming ourselves on days when we aren't feeling like doing the things we need to get done. Being aware of what we're saying to ourselves is the first step, but then to shift our self-talk to talking positive to ourselves can help. If you are really struggling with this, it is easy to find positive affirmation videos on YouTube, and you can use those to prompt you to speak positivity over yourself. Or check in with a friend to share how you're feeling, because often our friends will give us the pep talk that we need. If you are able to remove things from your to-do list or just make each task a little easier on yourself, I would suggest giving yourself this grace. One of my friends who I see at the gym regularly shared with me something her personal trainer friend told her. He said, "Some days you just gotta clock in and clock out. Go to the gym, get a few moves in, and be done with it." I think he said this because if we just keep doing the work of consistency, even when we don't feel it, going and getting a few sets in is better than nothing. So just do your best and get a few sets in for each of the items on your to-do list. Doing it to the best of your capability at the moment is better than not doing it at all. I have often found with lots of tasks, once I get going, I do get the momentum to get things done. Speaking of momentum, something else you can do on these days when you feel unmotivated is start with an easy task or a micro task. On most days, I like to get the most difficult tasks out of the way first, but on days when you don't have the motivation, start with an easy task or a task that doesn't take long. Just getting started is often the hard part, but once you get started, it can give you the momentum you need. Lastly, when you are feeling unmotivated, you can stop and do something simple before tackling something that seems overwhelming. Go for a walk, do some breathing exercises, put on some energizing music, drink a glass of water. Sometimes doing something simple like this will give you the energy you need to get the tasks ahead of you done. Okay, friends, that is all I have to share for this week's Thoughtful Thursday Thoughts. I do hope this was helpful or encouraging to you, and I do have to say that I'm pretty proud of myself that I was able to finish up writing this voiceover. I hope you find the motivation you need to accomplish everything on your to-do list today. Also, I hope you'll stay tuned for the rest of the video to see me get this garage cleaned up and put back in order. Hopefully seeing me do something like this, getting my to-do list tackled, even when I didn't feel like it, will be the motivation you need to get something done around your house today. Okay, it's already looking a ton better. My nerves are calmed a little bit. I still have some work to do, but I'm actually gonna stop and take a lunch break because, y'all, I am on the struggle bus today. I am really struggling, and I just wanted to take a minute to talk about this because This is real life, and I feel like sometimes YouTube videos can be car. Sometimes YouTube videos can be really highly curated and make it seem like something happens smoothly or easily, or like they felt amazing, or like they wanted to clean, they wanted to declutter. And I'm just here to tell you that's not always the case. The garage is an especially difficult space for me because so much of it I don't know what to do with, because like all of the bug chemicals or the pest control and lawn care, my husband takes care of all of that, and I have no idea what some of that is. I found an entire bag of lawn care product in the lawn care bucket, and it looked like he bought a whole other bag, probably because he didn't know that there was some in the lawn care bucket. So it's just frustrating to me because I really can't get rid of any of it because I need his help. And then there's a lot of things like, there's like basketballs and baseball bats and things that I don't think my husband and son use anymore, but I can't get rid of it because it's not something that I ever use, so it's not mine. So I need their help, which I can ask my son later today, but my husband's actually out of town this weekend, so I can't have him help me. But thankfully he has started getting on board with decluttering, so I think some weekend coming up here soon as it gets cooler, we can talk through some of these items and see if there's anything he could get rid of. But yeah, this space sometimes overwhelms me because I would say more than half of it is stuff that doesn't belong to me. And so sometimes when I'm out here, I just get frustrated. I'm like, I have to clean this space, and I keep moving all of this crap that I feel like does not get used up. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he's replacing it. But anyway, I just wanted to sit down, have this really quick chat before I go in and have some lunch, because yeah, I was feeling very frustrated, and I just wanted to express that and to say, you know, things don't always go smoothly. Things aren't always as simple as they may appear. Inside of my heart, I'm just like, I'm so tired of cleaning and decluttering right now. But I'm gonna go get something to eat, and maybe that'll make me feel better.
Falls on your cheek, the look you give that makes me weak. A love I've never known, the glimmer in your ocean eyes, the way they catch the morning light. A love I've never known. I wish I had 100 songs to write and sing of who you are. Make it feel just like a dream. Take my hand and make it reality. I close my eyes and I can see a life together, you and me, love that we can know. I promise even when it's hard, I'll be right there where you are. The love that we can know, the love that we can know.
Y'all, cleaning up this area is so tedious. There's so many little things in this toolbox and then in the drawers below it, which I'll tackle next. And it just kind of makes me crazy. I'm like, why do we have all this stuff? And some of it I just don't know if I can get rid of because it's not really mine. It's something my husband purchased or my husband uses. So yeah, I was really on the struggle bus here. I don't like dealing with a bunch of tedious little things. That's part of the reason why I'm so motivated to declutter and have my space minimal, because of days like this when I have to clean up little drawers with a bunch of little things in it. But I survived, I made it through, and it was nice to get this space all cleaned up. Also, I don't do this often because this is so tedious. So I really probably only do this once a year, lest you think I'm a crazy person for taking tools out of a toolbox and cleaning the inside of a toolbox. But it was nice to get this space cleaned. But yeah, I definitely do not do this very often. But like I said, it's kind of a situation where it's like you give a mouse a cookie book. Like once you get started, it's really hard to tell your brain, well, I won't do that area. I just want to keep cleaning and cleaning and cleaning because I've already started. And then, I don't know, it's like inside my brain, I have a hard time not cleaning everything once I've started. I don't know if that makes sense. Let me know if you understand what I mean. It's just hard to find that stopping point.
I can be a man, be big and tough for you, darling. That won't be enough. I would learn to move mountains, and I learn to part the sea. Whatever you want, whatever you need, you're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change a thing, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came. Oh, you walked into my life at such a dark time when I couldn't make a move and I couldn't make a rhyme. You picked me up and dusted me off and told me I was fine. You said, oh babe, I'm yours till the end of time. You're the light in the tunnel when I'm feeling gray. You're the sun peeking through on that cold winter day. And if I could change a thing, nothing would be changed. 'Cause I love you so, and I'm glad you came. In my shoes, and I got dirt on my hands. But I'll take care of you better than any other man. I'll hold you until we all go. 'Cause you, my sweet, oh, you saved my soul.
Oh my goodness, this drawer was so hard. I was trying to fit all of my power tools in this one drawer, and yeah, there just wasn't a good way to organize it because power tools are so bulky and awkward. So yeah, I did my best, but it was a struggle for sure. And I did just recently purchase a new power tool. It's called an oscillating tool. So it's multifunctional, but I purchased it to cut off a piece of wood in our kitchen nook. I have this shelving area where it used to be a cabinet with doors, but I had taken the doors off many years ago and finally cut off that center piece of wood. I actually have that video up on my channel if you're interested in seeing that process, but because I had purchased this new tool, that kind of made it even more difficult for me to fit everything in here. So I wanted to try to get this space organized once I brought that new tool into my toolbox. And here I decided to do some rearranging. I don't know, y'all. I wanted all of those Ryobi, I think that's how you pronounce it, the Ryobi tools to be in the same drawer, which is silly. I should have tools that are similar in the same drawer. I don't know. Don't ask me. But here I am rearranging things because it just worked in my brain at the moment. So yeah, I just wanted to make a comment on why I was doing all this rearranging. It made sense in my brain. I'll just say that. Okay, I did declutter a few items, and so I did want to show you the pile of items I decluttered. As always, I will go into more detail onto why I decluttered these items in my end of the month declutter with me video, but I did want to give you a snapshot of the things that I'm getting rid of. Okay friends, we are coming to the end of this video. I really appreciate you hanging out with me today. I do hope this video brought you some motivation. I hope you enjoyed the things I shared in my Thoughtful Thursday message today. Please let me know down in the comments if it resonated with you. Let me know your thoughts on my thoughts because I always enjoy hearing you and having conversations in the comments about the things that I share. But as always, I do really appreciate you watching my video all the way until the end, and I will see you next time. Bye.